Hello, everybody. Welcome to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm joined by Duncan.
That's me.
And we're JOJOing all over this bizarre adventure.
Indeed.
Yes, we're continuing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Last time was a very fun introduction. 3 episodes, and already, 5 memes that I recognize. Last time on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we were introduced to Johnathan Joestar, the gentleman, the gentle giant, except when it comes to trying to kill Dio, which he didn't succeed in.
He's not so gentle with Dio.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dio has obtained immortality through becoming a vampire. Immortality. We'll see about it. Now, Johnathan is... We're gonna see what he does with his life now. Because Dio survived, Johnathan survived, and Speedwagon is now, I guess, his man... His right-hand man. His man in waiting, is what I was gonna say. I'm excited to see where the rest of the season goes, because the only way to know is to watch. So if you guys are excited for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reactions, then you should subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, so you don't miss a single JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reaction going forward. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep. The aftermath.
He lost everything.
Speedwagon's back to doing what he does best. Narrating.
Or he would be, if he wasn't for you. He's so dramatic.
He's just the best bro.
I didn't realize until editing how much actual plot there is in this opening.
Yeah, spoilers out the wazoo.
That's just
I feel
the
like
best
I could
part.
charge into a brick wall after listening to that.
Yeah. Where are we now? In an inn?
Unknown inn location.
Or is he in a hospital? It's Erina.
It's her.
Wow. I love how observant he is.
He's just the best narrator. I told you, it's literally all he does, and he does it amazingly.
Open your eyes, Johnathan.
The steamy love story.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be, right?
Yep.
Now they can get married.
Now they can have hanky-panky.
I was trying to be more wholesome about it, but... Yeah, where's the sex scene? Come on!
Speedwagon knows. He's on my side. He's like, alright, I'm out.
Speedwagon,
I told you.
Cool. even with his broken body, he's like, don't worry, I got you.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, broken arm. My god. Oh my god. Oh, is this... They did mention Jack the Ripper. Oh. This is Dio? Okay.
I love how he has to refer to himself in the third person.
He sounded a little different, so I was like, wow, cool. Vampire Jack the Ripper. That's just what this world needed. It looks like we might have to go hunting some vampires. Who? What? Oh. What the? I'm sure he won't be important. It's a completely normal way to dress.
In this universe, yes.
Yes. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Ow! He killed him. This pinky. She's just like, what the fuck? Peppers, my sandwich. Oh. Pressure points? Okay.
I like how there's
Wow.
just a giant rock there for him to lift up.
Just put the pepper on the sandwich before you make it. Oh, good. That's what I wanted today.
Oh, this is great.
He's gonna turn the frog into a frog. Alright.
His muscles are so large that his pants look like parachute pants.
He's unlocked his Nen powers. That's what it's making me think of. Okay. Yeah.
波紋エネルギーこそ先導パワー。私の波紋エネルギーはカエルの肉体を波紋となって伝わり、岩を砕いた。あの石仮面は壊れていない。石仮面の男ディオが持っている。なんだって
Yeah, that is a relation.
そうだ。そして私は何十年もあの石仮面を探している。
Well, for like the past decade, it's just been in this in the John. You were a little late. Might need to explain some stuff. Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Yep, he's a natural.
Well, that's what we need.
Well, he's a Joestar. What else would you expect? They're all exceptional.
That sounds like a good thing. The good things are
Look
happening.
at that pose.
Oh my god. Who needs a spine?
Oh, more violence.
Is that entirely necessary?
Yes.
Yay! I will voluntarily kneel at his feet. Training time! Oh yeah, what's your story? There are some like Aztec-y ruins in the, or looking hieroglyphs in the ending, or
yeah, that's true.
Pictures.
タイの中の一人が何かのきっかけで仮面をかぶり、腕を、足を、体を引きちぎりまくった。
So how'd you deal with it?
私は海に飛び込んだが、そいつはおって。夜が明けた。
Oh, okay. That does make sense.
He got lucky.
光で初めて見えた。そいつの顔は、そのための対抗手段を考えておかねばなるまいと。そして波紋法にたどり着いたのだ。
I've heard of like stands and stuff, but I've never heard of like the Hamon energy.
Yeah, this is basically the original power system.
Yeah. Wow. Since I do know that stands exist, this one is a little bit more basic feeling.
Yeah, they find some interesting ways to use it. I like to think of it as magical sunshine karate.
Yeah, magical sunshine karate.
I mean, that is what it is. You are infusing them with the power of the sun. It also has a bit of Demon Slayer mixed in there too, because it's all about breathing.
Yeah. That's a Pokemon move. Yes, Speedwagon? Okay. Oh boy, well, I
don't want to say we are speedrunning the manga again.
Yeah.
All the training, which
I
I
mean,
think it's better for it.
Yeah, I'm not that upset at not getting an extensive training sequence.
You can kind of tell, too.
Let's hope you come back okay. Because I have the feeling that this won't be the final battle.
Look at Jonathan's drip.
Yeah, I know. He always looks great. Where'd he get it? His house burned down.
That's a good question.
Oh my god. Wow, they're all the horses.
I feel like you could insert a Godfather reference there.
But I've never seen that movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit of a Trojan horse type deal.
Oh, you think?
Did you ever imagine Jack the Ripper would look like this?
No, I kind of thought he'd probably just look like a normal dude.
No, I'd say this is historically accurate.
Just absolutely jacked.
Yeah, you know he's Jack the Ripper because he's ripped. How else would you know?
Alright. Why'd you do that? You're not supposed to do that.
But he can.
Okay, so we're not fighting Dio right off the bat, so we might win this.
You gotta work your way up, huh?
Oh, because the Hamon is like sun energy, that's how it can hurt vampires?
Yes,
Okay.
You're literally infusing them with the power of the sun. That's what they were saying earlier, basically.
Yeah.
It's like Sunny D, unleash the power of the sun.
Ew. What? Why?
I love how he's just standing back there.
Yeah, let me just drink some wine. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, they find creative ways to use Hamon, I must say.
Yeah, it does seem vague enough to be like, you know, like Key in Dragon Ball, where you can just do a whole bunch of shit with it.
True.
What is it? This man. Well, it's a good thing that Johnathan has already shown a lot of courage.
That's true. See how he
Nice.
just melted his face there?
My Hakai. Oh, that's still Dragon Ball. Okay. I'm sorry. There's a switch in there? Why is there a secret tunnel in the tunnel?
Again, why isn't? Why wouldn't there be?
That was impressive that he threw it without spilling. Okay. We're getting the initial D training.
Yep.
We just don't spill the liquid.
What tunnel did they go into exactly? Like, where is this place?
The London catacombs. Dear God. You cannot spill. What the hell?
We have the neon lights for us
Yeah.
to see.
Palette swap JoJo. Why are we talking about Vikings?
Training.
Okay. Oh man. Oh man. The wine is turning into Sunny D. Oh my God. Yeah, about that. Oh man.
See how it works now?
Melted it. What an episode. We got our new power system. Alright guys, we're gonna begin episode 5. The Dark Knights. So, I guess, watching Batman? Gonna be Batman?
I think Bruce Wayne will make a cameo.
Let's go. Is there a Batman set in Victorian times?
You know, I feel like you'd have to ask the Wayne family about that one. Well, that looks pretty.
Yeah. It looks like
I bet
someplace
nothing
in...
terrible is going on here.
Well, now that makes me think that something terrible is going on here. Oh, good.
Oh lord. When you think about it, this is the perfect part to watch for the Halloween season, since it's all about vampires.
No, I actually started watching Batman movies on my channel as like a Halloween thing. What was that noise? Oh, Speedwagon wants to unlock my powers. I accidentally stabbed him in the dick.
Now he will no longer have children.
Now he is impotent. Oh god. Hello? Kill it. Oh.
The magical, mystical sunshine water.
The waves. Oh my god, it's... Yeah, it's Jesus. You're telling me Jesus could wield Hamon with that
I mean,
and...
I don't want to make any assumptions, but...
With that
I don't
and
see
the
any other
wine?
explanations.
Cool. it was like an after image.
Oh.
Just let him hit the ground. You stole from us.
Uh-oh.
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 Uh-oh. Ah. So the Hamon snapped him out of it. Oh boy.
He's here!
Oh boy.
Final boss is already here!
But we still got like... still got 4 episodes left. He definitely looks arrogant.
Oh, he's even more arrogant than before. We'll wait for that.
Oh boy. This cocky son of a bitch! Alright. I guess this is the best way to protect him. Yeah. I hated like the bone cracking noises.
Oh, I like this line coming up here soon.
Yes.
Hey baby.
Oh. Hey baby.
I love that line.
Oh, he's got a scar. It's a good point.
Oh.
So, basically, a lot. Ooh.
Oh no, he stubbed his finger.
What happened? Uh-oh. I don't have good feelings about this matchup anymore. Oh my... What? Does he actually have ice powers, or is he just, like, that cold? Oh my god. That's no fair. Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's basically how it works. I'm not a physicist or chemist. I don't understand it all. But that's how it works.
Uh-oh. Oh!
It's the Johnathan theme.
You don't belong in this world, monster!
Old Castlevania.
Yeah. JoJo. Oh, good. That's great. Ow! Oh, skin ripped off. Ow.
Some serious frostbite.
Yeah. How did he... Huff and puff, but you can't blow me down. Big boy zombie. My god. Oh, okay.
You always get very extended narrations of these things.
We'll see if we stand a chance. I love this one with like the crazy rockstar hair. Although everyone in this show has crazy rockstar hair, so.
I love this part.
It's so dramatic.
It is.
Speedwagon. We can't. Yeah. Oh boy, his hair.
Even the arm.
What is this? Bayonetta? Why is he steaming?
He's got sizzling hot abs.
Fuck! This is the most manly thing I've ever seen.
Exactly. That's the vibes they're going for.
Jesus Christ.
I find it funny to think that this was a real knight before Dio did the vampire zombie stuff to him.
I like that Speedwagon knows the exact height of Jonathan. Are those real legends? Because I don't know about them.
Here you go. Some of the history lessons.
We really are getting a history lesson, huh?
Hey, JoJo likes to do this a lot. Like, I'm not joking.
Oh boy. But like whenever they do this, it's like based on real history.
You know, based is an it's an interesting word, more like loose.
I guess someone in the comments will tell me if like this has any bearing on actual history. I mean, I know scenes like this are based on anything, but...
Oh damn.
Wow. Yeah, fuck the queen.
Too angry to die.
And I just gave all of that exposition. Not good. I guess we'll have to find out. Oh man. Charging up.
It's a new color.
Now he's not just tasting the sun with Sunny D. He's added Skittles and is going to taste the rainbow! Imagine just dies to some rando. I love this guy's voice.
Yes.
Cool. So, it's a one-on-one. Oh man, with his hair to pull a sword. My god. Oh boy. Now we're gonna fight underwater. Yeah, I thought you were gonna get out of here earlier.
He wanted to... Well, he had to stay for the monologue.
Can he teleport? What happened there? Did Dio just turn into Shadow?
I guess so.
Or did he turn into bats? Okay. I can't understand anything you're saying because we are underwater. Oh. Yeah? Alright.
I don't think those metaphors are quite one-to-one.
My guy, and he breathed it in underwater.
It's like Sonic.
And now he's got blue! Stop! How dare they end it there? To a different part of the song. Alright, that was a crazy episode. I can't wait to...
We got one more.
Yeah, I hope this battle wraps up in that one. Alright, let us begin the final episode of this video. Tomorrow's Change.
It's called Tomorrow's Courage on mine.
Fuck! Tomorrow's Courage.
You unlock the new color.
The Sonic color.
Exactly.
It was too early for Dio to leave. Got him. Yeah, it's hard to punch at full force underwater. He's only getting more fired up though. Alright. Let's give him the business. What happened? We'll find out after the opening. Speedwagon will narrate it for us. Oh man.
He's got the L'Oreal attack.
A lot of punches, but it's not enough. This is a real trial by fire here.
You know, what would you do to help Speedwagon? Like,
He unlocks his power. God, how much blood can he lose?
Considering how big of a man Johnathan is, probably a lot.
Oh man, what is he about to do?
Fighting the whole time.
Ugh. Oh man, we got silver. There goes an arm. I love that line.
I love it too. There we go.
今までの亡者とは違った男ブラフォード彼の生い立ちとその精神を知っているだけにでもこれでいい彼も人間の血を吸い牙にかけ仲間を増やすゾンビ
It's better that the dead remain dead.
これ式の痛みへこたれぬわ
You're kind of melting right now. What's he doing?
何ジョースターさん何している
Oh, surrendering?
あなたは今これ式の痛みと言った痛みとあなたは痛みを感じている
花だ
Hmm.
ブラフォードの足元に
Oh my god.
同時に痛みを
Oh,
取
he
り
ain't
戻してい
wrong.
るつまり人間としての痛みを高潔な人間としての魂を
Can he heal like the
だか
zombification?
ら僕はあなたとの戦いを
Not
止め
quite.
Kind of get rid of the vampire influence a little bit.
Well, this is why Johnathan is a good boy.
Yeah. As much as we love fighting, sometimes the best option is to not.
これが人間か奇妙な安らぎを俺は今感じる
This is the
恨みはない
same voice actor who does like
素晴らしい男にこんな温かい人間に
Nanami, for example, in Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
Yeah, I think so.
我が女王のもとへ旅だとお前の名を聞かせてくれジョナサン・ジョースター我が女王より賜った
Dang.
この剣に刻んである言葉を捧げよ
Luck.
うラック君の未来へこれを持って行けブラック
Amazing. That's like some King Arthur
と
shit
いう
there.
皮肉
We
なんとい
won.
う奇妙な運命
I got a sword.
そんな魂を救うために殺さなくてはいけないなんて
You know what it's reminding me of? It's kind of like Tanjiro, Demon Slayer.
Yeah, definitely. It's like a much beefier Tanjiro.
Yeah, where he's like, I feel bad for having to do this. But
Yeah.
alright, I was hoping that this guy would see that and be like, wow,
Not so nice.
master of slaughter. Here we go. This guy's just pure brute strength.
この葉っぱ
Oh,
ジョジョ
Oh, I
can
like
we use
this part.
Hamon on it? Make them alive leaves?
Sometimes it just feels like Araki is pulling the powers Hamon can do out of his ass. Magnetism, why not?
Oh my god. That's not what I thought was gonna happen.
人間の体は微量ながら磁気を帯びており生命磁石になっていると考え
Yeah, like barely. Damn. Get mooned. Now that's all. Now this guy's like, I'm gonna kill that kid.
You are so dead. He did Zeppeli's ab. arm
Where
with
did he
axe
learn
steel.
this? That wasn't
Zeppeli?
really in his backstory.
光を放つ手
あー
で治療してみせたのだ
Indian
その力
magic.
こそ波紋だったのだ上流へと登り
I liked
その医者
To
の
Tibet?
Zeppeli's
愛
old sailor outfit.
名はトンペティ
Okay. Tom Petty.
I love it. Oh yes, Tibetan monk. Tom Petty.
You must not back down. I don't know too many Tom Petty songs, honestly, besides that.
構いません我が師トンペティの予言これは徐々にも誰にも言えない秘密
I love the idea of like, oh god! Ooh,
昔の騎士たちの修練場だよ
huh.
That's a cool training ground.
Yeah, it's like in the
That's
cliff.
like something out of Dark Souls.
It's the high wall of Lothric.
肉体の再生能力はないからもう動けんはず
Don't be so sure about that.
なんてやつだ
I guess that does make sense that zombies can't regenerate. Oh boy.
It's a real menacing looking door there.
Yeah, it doesn't look safe.
Very
anywhere
friendly.
inside.
I don't like that smile.
Is that supposed to imply that gas is coming out of it, or is just showing that, like,
I
their
think it's literally
entrances?
just like menacing stuff.
Okay.
It's like it's an evil door.
Sometimes you don't know with this show.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Bad.
No!
The evil door.
He got captured with something that came out of a sex dungeon.
You know, you're not too far off with that.
Did he train here? Oh, good. Ugh. Interesting. So that's... I guess that's why when he punched the frog, it goes through, like, living things.
Yeah, Hamon can't harm living creatures. Nope.
It's not going through the metal.
Can't breathe.
Oh, God.
Pretty bad.
Oh, man. Bones shattered. That is fun.
Can't heal, though, if you can't breathe.
Yeah. Was that entirely necessary?
Yes, obviously.
In the... But you could.
He's
Courage.
kind of plot relevant.
Courage! Yeah. Hearing how frustrating that is. But Poco can do something. Hello. With her spiky hair. Tomorrow's courage.
Is today.
Today is yesterday's tomorrow. Damn. We gotta recall the memories so we can summon the courage.
Fuel our resolve.
No, he's gonna save Johnathan. Yeah, I mean it will be worse. Yeah. Tomorrow is now! Haha, turn your attention away. Ow.
Well, he tried.
That's great. I love that.
You know, I wonder if Zeppeli could have fit through there if he just like dislocated his shoulders again.
Oh man.
I forgot we're leaving off on this cliffhanger.
No!
Oh,
No!
The perfect way they play the music too.
I want to see it. Oh no! I should have said this last time, but I had a feeling that he wasn't gonna make it out of this battle. But I didn't. But when Dio left, I thought maybe. No!
A brutal cliffhanger.
Oh, how dare you! Don't show up. Ah!
Oh, I forgot how good that cliffhanger was.
All right, that was episode 4, 5, and 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I can't believe that cliffhanger.
And with a cliffhanger like that, you guys have to come back for the next video.
Yeah, just like Zeppeli's like, well, this is my time to die. I feel like it's not gonna be in vain. He's gonna do some crazy stuff. Those were some pretty great episodes. We got introduced to Hamon, and slowly got like informed about all of its powers. So
and William Zeppeli.
Yeah, and William Baron Zeppeli and his backstory of encountering vampires and his goal of, oh man, he's gonna have to be like, Johnathan, you must destroy the mask. It's up to you now. It's gonna be like an All Might, like, now it's your turn, you know? I was thinking last episode, when Zeppeli went up against Dio, I'm all like, oh no, he's the master on the hero's journey. I know what happens to the master a lot of the times.
Not good for him.
Like, the wizard character that usually teaches our main character, like, usually dies at some point.
That's just like how a lot of, that's how a lot of mentor figures in Hero's Journey tend to end up going.
Yeah.
But I love Zeppeli. He's the GOAT.
And every dad of the main character in Fire Emblem.
Very true.
So, Hamon, let's talk about it. So yeah, I've been more familiar with, like, the stand powers, which I think people would probably argue is the better power system, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, stands, I would say, are more creative, which is why people like that they went to stands eventually. But I will say, I think Araki ended up doing a lot of good stuff with Hamon in the time that Hamon was in the series. And, like, you can see, Hamon still gets pretty damn creative.
It's very versatile. I did not expect the leaf hang glider.
Yeah, it's more of, I believe the reason they really eventually just go on to stands is more just because, like, Araki does not want to limit his creativity. And while he is very creative, and you could tell, there's still limits to Hamon, you know? Like, Hamon only works, like, basically against vampires. It doesn't work against living organisms, which is why that frog was okay. It can work on, like, some inanimate objects, like stone.
So it only made sense for parts of the series. Not
you could see how you'd run into a problem if you were trying to fight, like, say, a human opponent. It sort of bleeds into, by the way, it's a meme in the community. It's called Araki Forgot. Like,
okay.
Like, here's the thing. I don't think Araki literally forgot, but it is kind of funny that sometimes stuff will just pop up in JoJo, and it feels like it'll never pop up again to the point where it's like, did Araki just forget that Hamon existed?
I mean, trust me, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I'm familiar with that kind of stuff.
It's just funny because it's like Hamon with the power system for 2 whole parts of the series. And then it's like, they might mention Hamon again, if once in a blue moon.
It's like, there's a lot of things that it feels like Toriyama also forgot. And I think it might be a similar idea of, like, when Dragon Ball started, it was supposed to be, like, very funny and not super serious. So a lot of, like, the crazy things that happen in Dragon Ball, where basically, like, everyone can use, like, psychic powers at, like, fucking Master Roshi can, like, read minds, and he destroys the moon at one point. And it's like, okay.
Yep.
It never does it again, but okay.
And it's sort of a similar thing going on with JoJo. I won't give any other examples, but basically it's the same concept with JoJo.
But I like Hamon so far. It's definitely, I like that it's a power uniquely for fighting vampires. I think it definitely fits for this arc, and it's still around in part 2, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be curious to see how it, like, gets adapted once that, like, if we deal with the vampire problem in this season. I mean, I don't know if we will, but...
What was that kid's name? Poco?
Poco.
I forgot about that character.
Yeah. I like that story. Just a little bit of, like, when it comes to courage, there's no, like, future time. There's like, I'll be courageous eventually. No, it's like now or never.
Yeah, it was a good moment. But also, a little unrelated, but I gotta go back to the moment, because it's another moment that's really memed on. Speedwagon, the real bro, knows when to leave, so his bro could do the hanky-panky. He's like, time to let lovers be lovers.
I'm glad that Johnathan reunited with Erina, but that really only lasted for a little bit, so...
well, he's got important vampire hunting duties to do.
But I do know we'll have to continue the Joestar line, so...
Yeah, so maybe wink wink, nudge nudge. Maybe something happened there.
Yeah.
But I like Erina. She and Johnathan are sweet together.
Yeah.
And a sweet guy like Johnathan deserves a sweet girl like Erina. They're nice for each other.
Other things about Hamon. I guess I could talk about the visual design. It's okay. You know, I like when it like surrounds his fist, but like the little like spark electricity things.
Yeah, that's sort of getting into the classic JoJo like sound design. The ringing and the electricity. It really adds to the feel.
Yeah,
of the power system.
I do love some good sparks to show powers, like with Deku's full cowling, and when you go Super Saiyan 2 and there's sparklies, and that's how you know it's more powerful.
I didn't quite pick up on it while we were watching, but when they do that move, the zoom punch, where they just like dislocate their shoulder, they're basically doing the Luffy thing. They're doing the gum pistol.
Oh, yeah. It's weird how like when in that one scene where Johnathan did it, it was like like I didn't like that.
Well, how else will you know he dislocated his shoulder to do the punch?
But I'm excited to see how far this power system goes and towards defeating Dio.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Because Dio also shown that he has like complete control over his own body enough to, I guess, make his arms so cold that it can give people frostbite upon touching him.
I still have a hard time wrapping my head around that, but it's basically the idea is supposed to be that if you're a vampire, you just, I guess, have like complete control over your body.
Yeah.
To the point where you could just completely regulate your body temperature.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Body, to make your blood, I guess.
Well, I think the idea
turn into mist, which the temperature changes, which causes the ice, I believe.
Yeah. I think the idea is that like similar to like, you know, when water, like with your sweat, when water evaporates off your skin, it cools you down. It's like that kind of principle.
Yeah.
Dio also just kind of like teleported this episode. Does he do that again?
I think that was basically just something they did for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Well, of course he disappears. He's evil.
Yeah. What else happened from the episodes that we can talk about?
A lot of fighting.
It was mostly just action, which is kind of hard to...
A lot of history, too.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to talk about action that much, but I guess we could talk about how Johnathan resolved the fight. He showed compassion, and that... I love that you have to have that in a shonen main character. I saw, I think on Reddit, like, who's the nicest shonen protagonist? And that's an interesting question.
Johnathan would be up there for sure.
Yeah.
I think.
Jonathan's probably up there. I think
he's a good boy.
Most people agreed that it was probably Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that is kind of his whole shtick.
Because
he's a nice
boy. The one kid goes into his soul, and it's literally just like a calm lake of water.
It's so pure that it makes the guy cry.
Yeah. I also think Deku probably has to be up there.
Yeah. I would say so.
It kind of depends on how intense your world is. You know, it's a little hard for example, for like Yuji from
he tries to be
Jujutsu
nice, but the world just beats him down.
He tried.
Yeah.
By the end of season 2, he's all like, done trying. But I really like how Jonathan's like gentlemanness is being portrayed.
Yeah, you really got to see a good side of that with his battle with the long-haired dude, blue furred.
And from my understanding, not every JoJo is as nice. I mean, you've called him, this is the good guy JoJo, like the...
Yeah, well, I mean, like, they're all good guys,
But
like,
I know, like...
They all have their own flavor of good guy.
I know, like, part 3, Jotaro is kind of an asshole.
Oh, yeah. I would say, honestly, Jotaro and, like, Johnathan are almost polar opposites. They're still both good guys, but they have very different approaches to what they do.
I understand, though, like, Araki probably wrote part 1 and part 2, and it's like, I want to make a different type of protagonist. Although, I really have no idea what Joseph is all about, so he may not be as upstanding as he could be. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away about Joseph at this point in time, but the only thing I will comment on right now, because it's not a spoiler, is that the interesting thing about Johnathan and Joseph is that Of the JoJo's, they probably look the most similar, and that was because, since Araki was so early into creating the manga at the time, when he went to part 2, he was basically creating an entirely new story almost. And he was worried that all of the fans that had that had been along with him for the ride up to this point would get disappointed adding a completely new protagonist, because most manga don't do that.
Yeah, there's probably
in order to assuage those fears, he did design Johnathan and Joseph to look very similar. So if somebody was just picking like a JoJo comic off of the shelf, they'd be like, "Oh, that's JoJo,"
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but like,
yeah, it was a big deal at the time because he hadn't set the precedent up to that point. He was kind of playing with fire.
But now people love it. People are like,
it's part of what makes JoJo so great.
I love a scenery change. A lot of series will have like the same cast of characters, but the scenery changes. Like, I feel like that One Piece is famous for doing that, for like,
oh yeah, definitely, yeah,
having the same cast of characters most of the way through, but introducing new characters in new places.
I will say, in regards to the scenery change, that this is rewatching this is really making me realize they're really using that, European 19th century England motif to its max. The old castles, the dark and creepy nights with the vampires and the knights. And the horse carriages that store Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, average England
this
experience.
Is a normal gothic horror story. Will the Queen learn Hamon? That is the question.
The Queen joins the battle and beats Dio, and it's all like, oh, we didn't even need to.
Well, Deus Ex Machina right there.
So that was very fun. We'll have to see the battle between Zeppeli. I didn't talk much about him in this. I mean, he's a cool character, but he's only around for such a short period of time that I don't really have that big of an opinion on him.
Yeah, I feel like you'll have more to say next time, but I really like Zeppeli. In fact, Zeppeli's probably one of my, if I had to rank my favorite characters from Part 1, Dio's up there, then probably followed by Johnathan, but Zeppeli is probably right there at either 3rd or 4th, because there might be Speedwagon.
Yeah, it depends on how highly you rank Speedwagon.
I might give Speedwagon the edge for those hot sizzling abs of hers.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
Look, I love how good at narrating he is, but it is quite funny to me that that's probably the most significant thing he does, in all of Part 1.
And I'm gonna...
He heated Zeppeli's frostbitten arm.
I think a lot of developments in the shonen genre over time have been steering away from that kind of constant narration that this show does do, but it's this arc was so old, I can't really fault it that much.
Yeah, I mean, it was
the style of the time,
and it still works.
Yeah,
it works for the story that it's in.
With a show as complicated, I know this show, it doesn't really do away with that, but it gets more complex in the future, so it's kind of needed. Maybe it's just a thing that Shonen Jump wants its manga creators to do, just a lot of younger people read shonen, so it's you probably want to write it in a way that you make sure everyone can understand what's happening. I guess we'll see what happens with Zeppeli next time, and maybe next time we'll be able to defeat Dio, whatever that looks like, or maybe not. I don't know. It's impossible to not know things, so I know Dio's not done forever after this arc, but I don't know what they're gonna, if he'll be in the second arc.
He's got to go down. They got to get him. They got to get him.
Or else literally he could take over the world.
That's what he wants to do right now.
I hope you all enjoyed our reactions to this episode. If you did, you can let us know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe.
Leave a like if you want Zeppeli to live. Leave a dislike if you want him to die.
Yeah, let me know what kind of guyer you are. Feel free to leave a comment. You guys seem very excited about me starting this series. Anyway, with that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.